that have an effect on our blood pressure. The major one is stress, which we're all aware of. And the thing is, there are things that we can do. Number one, the biggest thing is setting boundaries and getting to the root of the stress. But even if we do that, one of the most important things is having a daily or multiple times of the day where we check in with ourselves and center ourselves and lower our stress. So that can be in a manner of mindfulness. It can be with exercise, whatever it is that does it for you, but finding those things and making sure that you're doing them multiple times over the course of the day so that it just gives your body that reset. Something that stimulates your vagus nerve, lowers your heart rate, lowers your blood pressure, just slows your breathing. These things are all so powerful. Sleep is really important because sleep, when you have lack of sleep, is a stressor on the body, and that can put us at risk for hypertension. If you have sleep apnea, that definitely is something that should be evaluated. Sleep apnea is a huge risk factor for developing hypertension. Exercise is very important. So we know that aerobic exercise, so walking, when we engage in aerobic exercise, that improves our heart health. It actually improves the blood flow for our body, increases the venous capacitance, so it actually can lower our blood pressure that way. And so it's so beneficial, lowers our stress, helps our body function better overall. Avoiding alcohol and other risky substances because these can elevate our blood pressure. Connecting, so having natural social connections, prioritizing those social connections is so important. And then food. Let's talk about food because that's one of my favorite things. So one of the things is avoiding things that are high in sodium. When you look at processed foods, even the healthiest processed foods have high sodium because they're preservatives that are in those foods. And so that sodium can have a detrimental effect on our blood pressure. Added sodium to foods can have a negative effect on our blood pressure. What can improve our blood pressure? Green leafy vegetables, so powerful. There anything that is fruits and vegetables that are high in potassium. So these help lower our blood pressure, help improve our vasculature in general. Eating lots of green leafy vegetables, whole grains, beans and legumes, nuts and seeds, those high fiber foods are great. All of the antioxidants that we find in that rainbow of fruits and veggies also improves our blood pressure, can have a positive effect on our heart health and our gut health and all of that. So many things we can do to help. One of the most important things is checking your blood pressure on a regular basis. They call hypertension the silent killer because you can have significantly elevated blood pressure without having symptoms. So it's really important to check your blood pressure regularly so that you know that your blood pressure is in the normal range. Hope this was helpful. Let me know if it was.